geo nodes or overtly complex mechanics. So I did do that. So here's the final eye control setup that I showed in the beginning, and I'm going to now start to break down exactly how my ideal control system works. This center bone right here controls the direction that the eyes look, as well as the spacing between them and their rotation. Additionally, we have this bone here that can scale and rotate the pupils on their own axis, as well as take independent control of the pupils, scale, and rotation. These are just the basic controls, and the benefit of this is that it basically gives me dynamic control over where the eyes look at all time, removing the need to store eye direction in as its own texture. Now we're going to talk about the good stuff. I'm going to go up here to these bones right here labeled eye states. These bones right here are special because they control, well, they control a lot of things, actually. The simple explanation is that these bones control the shape of the eyes as well as the shape of the pupils. If we go into the expression demo action and we select these bones, we can see that they are keyframed for every instance of change in the eyes of this character. Here's where the magic comes in. These bones are locked on all transforms. You can't move them or scale them or do anything with them. So to use these bones, you don't even need to select them at all, actually. Just unselect everything. And what I've done is I've made a bunch of pose assets in the Blender asset library. They have their own thumbnails, tags, and descriptions. Some of them change only the pupils, some of them change the eye shapes, some can do both, some of them are even animated, and the best part about it is all you have to do to use them is just go into the keyframe that you want and just click on the expression you want. You can see that the keyframes were added into the bones themselves, and they can even be flipped if it's enabled, just like any other pose asset. It's really just that easy. And that was the simplified answer of what these bones do. The more complicated answer of what these bones do will become apparent when we go over here and actually look inside the bones custom properties. These bones store the value of every driver that controls the eye shapes and the pupils for their respective side. Driving what specifically, you may ask? Well, if we open up the shader editor and we take a look at our material for a character, the 4 bones are driving these 4 nodes here. These are image sequence nodes. They are like a special image texture node that can store more than one image at a time, and effectively what I'm doing with them is I'm using them as a container to cycle through my character's textures based on a certain property within the eye state bones. And as a dumb little bonus for this bone right here, which controls the scale and rotation of the eyes, I also have a driver that enables...
Hello, Joy Plays Roblox GG. Hello, greetings, welcome. How are you? And L Raiders 50, hello, hi to you too. And Devin Trim. Today is Artemis 2 launch on. What is that? What is Artemis 2? Beaton, hey. Hello, hello. What is this about? I'm trying to figure out a better way of handling my face, pretty much. Since currently it's using like preset textures, but I feel like it's not really giving me all of the expressions that I'm looking for. So I'm looking into what's out there. And hopefully going to make a better face rig that way. And optionally we'll see if I'll work on it, but I have some vehicle physics as well within a project I have that I need to work on. And we can do dailies as well. I do like doing dailies. Maybe using AI. I avoid using AI, quite frankly. And I don't really see how... Well, I guess it could help in some way. But there isn't really, like, sure for coding, sure, you can use AI to help with that. But if you're trying to make some blend shapes and animation in a Blender, that's not really... something that AI is currently capable of helping with. But since Does all of you know what dailies are? What they, like, have you done dailies before? I guess the simplest one, and maybe the most common one, is Wordle, but that's old news. We like game guessing dailies and food related dailies. Those are the best ones. And we could do some of them here. Never heard of them. Well, let's start with the best daily then. This is called Scrandle. And in this daily, you have one job. Pick which food you would rather eat. Or I guess, which food do you think the rest of the people who have taken this test picked? So which one do you think more people picked? But I usually rather just play it in the way of which one do I feel like is better. Mushrooms. They are missing on the pizza, quite frankly. Mushrooms on pizza are goated. But this pizza does look good as hell. And of course the price, you need to take the price into consideration as well. You can't just take a $50 pizza over a worse looking $7 pizza. Like, you need to take the price into consideration. Oh, okay, I think pizza. I'm thinking pizza as well. The hot dog doesn't look bad, but that's a good looking pizza, and 8 pounds is nothing. So how many glissies can you gobble no chewing type shit? Haven't tried. I think I think that needs to kind of be experimented on. I can't give you any results before the test has been done. What are you talking about, bro? Pizza? Yeah, well, it's easy pizza. But you never know, some people are into... Wait, okay, what the fuck? The cheese is still in the plastic, bro! And, oh, that's not a pie, that's a fruit pizza. Yeah, well, this is the interesting part about the game. Which is that a lot of the food is very fucking scuffed. Nah, yeah, which one would you pick? I think the correct option is nah. But the fruit pizza doesn't look... It looks pretty fucking bad. It looks like a pie, so the fact that it's called a pizza is really turning me off. And the cheesy chips, you could just kind of remove the cheese, I guess, and then just eat like cold ass chips if you want to. But neither of these are really something that I would want to eat, even like if offered for free. You would pay me. If you'd pay me, I would maybe eat one of these. Truly right. Hello. Welcome to the food picking game where you need to pick between, well, not the best options really at the moment, but some of them look pretty good. I'd rather not eat, yeah, big time. But we'll take the fruit pizza. Yeah, okay, 16% would take the fruit pizza. A sausage, chips and stuffing, so that's just a ball of stuffing. Or steak pie, mashed peas and gravy. It's always with the English people and their pies and the mashed peas. I do not get it. It does not look appetizing. However, the ball of stuffing looks even less appetizing. The fries here look pretty good. The sausages look horrendous. The stuffing looks horrendous. This just looks mid as fuck. So I think the mid wins. 81%. Oh, Billy is here. Well, I know he's right here in front of me, like on the table, virtually, but he's now here physically as well. Hello, Billy. He's just walking around. Cheesy chips or Dirty Mac with curry goat. The fuck is curry goat and crispy onion? I think the picture is just shit, but this looks pretty good. The Putin for sure. What fucking Putin? Putin. The Dirty Mac. So is there like mac and cheese underneath there somewhere, or? Cause I don't see shit. The right one is Putin, okay. Cause I'm just thinking of Putin, the... You know, the fuckface dictator, man. But I agree, I completely agree. It was like an easy pick, pretty much. That's a good-looking chicken box, so I think that's pretty much it. We don't really need to even look on the right. And on the right, we have a hot dog with way too much onion on it, and it's more expensive. So sorry, Beaton. That, like, the T is capitalized in your name, so that's how I would pronounce it. Beaton. Is that correct, or do you go more like beton? Anyways, it's left. Easy left. 3 steak tacos with salsa verde and chipotle crema for £10.40, or chicken burger. The chicken in the burger looks pretty good. I'm not a fan of, like, that. It's actually just a nickname, so say it however you want. Okay, you are Beton now. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion. I think in the US it is. But I hate raw onion. It just taints everything with the taste of, like, it just, first of all, tastes like shit. Second of all, it seeps into everything, so now everything tastes like onion. I hate it. So this burger could be saved if I remove the onions there. There is also a little red raw onion that's not as big of a crime on the steak tacos. Also, apologies, that was my Discord. I'll mute it. There we are. For me, I go with the burger. I think that is the safer option here. Because these could be banging, but I don't know what's under there. The burger just looks pretty safe. Really? Okay. And that was for the tortillas by a long shot, like almost 20%. What? What the fuck? Huh? Meat and potato pie with mashed peas and gravy, or Korean chicken and chips. The Korean chicken and chips. It's the Korean chicken and chips. I've never had these kind of mushy peas. However, do I need to? Do I need to? If the other option is Korean chicken and chips, do I need to try the mushy peas? I don't think so. Cheeseburger for £5. Well, that's a mid-ass looking burger. Or pie double mash and liquor. Ugh. Brother, keep showing me pies and we'll see how many times I can not pick the pie. Double smash burger with fries and a can of your choice. Okay. Well, then I could take vanilla Coke with that. That's a pretty big bonus right there. That's a hard one. This is a hard one. Because they both look really good. And they're both the exact same price as well. Damn. I feel like... Oh, I was about to say the burger is probably the safer choice, but it's steak and chips. How could you go wrong? Like, you cannot fuck this up. So I really... Ooh. I do not know. The chips shapes look also good here. Like, fuck the onion, of course, as per usual, but those can easily be removed. I think I would go with the burger. I don't know if that's just what I currently feel like, but I think I would go with the burger. But I wouldn't turn the steak and chips down, like, it looks good as hell. Nice. Got it. Yeah, I'm glad you agree, Beton. A sausage roll or a chorizo in bread. That's a good looking bread. That's a fancy looking bread. That's a that's a local gas station looking bread. So yeah, I'm not even going to ask for input on that one. Kinda same here. 11 cevapi sausages with lepinja bread. Never heard. It looks good. Or a classic quarter pounder burger. Brother, there's nothing classic about this. Or classic, like if you go way back and ask like a fucking medieval peasant to do the bread for the burger, sure. But nah. Only one wrong. That's really good. I usually get 7 or 8, so 9 out of 10 is like big. Nice. Yes. Thank you for all the good input as well. We did well. Next up. Well, I like connections. Are you big into video games? I guess that's a good starter in terms of which one we pick next. Connections is just trying to find... Sorry, Tidode, but I gotta go. Oh. Unfortunate. Well, I hope to see you again at a later time. I do stream a lot. As in, almost every day around this time. But have a good one. And nice bot, but you are gone, Rico. Rico the bot. Goodbye. Well, since Beton is gone, I guess we'll just get back to trying to find some... Like, I'm so pissed. There was this YouTube short. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Well, let's just search for like 2D face blender. Sure, that's good. Because I don't want texture based, I want plane based. Because I just saw that one. Is this what I'm looking for? Billy, what the hell? Billy's honking. Yes! Yes! This is what I'm looking for.
I usually do grease pencil tutorials, but
Or use a
the
quiet.
animators, why
Yes.
should we limit ourselves to grease pencil? I usually do grease pencil tutorials, but as 2D animators, why should we limit ourselves to grease pencil if there are other ways to do 2D animation inside Blender and that may be better? In a previous video we did a demo with shape keys and I said that we could create hybrid 2D characters that use both mesh and grease pencil. We may even be able to do it with no grease pencil at all. In this tutorial we'll create a low poly 2D mouth, add procedural tongue and teeth, rig it and finally wrap it around a 3D head. It is based on Citroen's 2D face rig tutorial and its goal is to make the mouth easier to make, simpler to animate and replace external textures with procedural material.
God.
If you want the final product, you can get it for $4 to support the free content on this channel. It's on my Gumroad along with other files, some free and some paid, that all are connected to free tutorials or YouTube. So let's start by adding a plane. Let's go to edit mode, RX 90 degrees, hit 1 on the numpad to face our plane, and then SX to make a rectangle like this. Now you
Okay, actually chill. Wait, hold there for a second. We need to check if what the fuck is it called? Like Google Face. Google. Oh, I saw it there. Google Media Pipe Face Mesh. Media Pipe 3D Face Transform. September 25th. But face effect. Okay, I need to. That might actually show my webcam, so I need to see. 404 file not found. Well, fuck you. 404 file not found. Can you just fucking Jesus Christ? Okay, well, I'll just save that page for later in case. That'll be helpful for me, but I don't know. We'll see. But the documentation for the Google Face Mesh is so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. They changed like some big shit on it. So, like, they completely changed how it works. But then they did not update the documentation. So the documentation is out of date and like unusable at this point, which is just fucking great.
Hey, did you miss me? We're back in this room again. The one I set up for this video I made a while ago and never used since. I need to make...
Okay, well, let's see what you do here then.
Ever wondered how cartoon characters pull off those wild, exaggerated expressions in 3D and actually make it look good?
Yep.
Everyone talks about animation, but without a solid rig, your character's face might as well be a rock. A facial rig is what lets your character smile, frown, or pull off ridiculous squash and stretch without looking broken. And making it expressive without overcomplicating everything is a challenge a lot of us face. Today, I'm going to show you how I rigged Klonoa's face and some of the tricks I use to get cartoony expressions working in 3D. So whether you're into 3D, animation, or you're just curious how these cartoon faces actually work, stick around. Let's dive into chapter 1.
Pog.
To make this video more fun, I wanted to rig a character with strong cartoony traits. My viewers helped me pick Klonoa, and honestly, I didn't know much about him going in. When I first saw Klonoa's image, I assumed he was from Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger. You know, floppy ears, big shoes, and oversized
Yeah, I have
collar that
no
doesn't
idea
quite make
where this
sense,
character is from.
but looks cool. It just had that JRPG energy. I was wrong. He's actually the protagonist of his own platforming series.
Never heard.
And that design? It's like someone threw a cat, a rabbit,
I sure am
a funny
streaming.
side character into a blender.
I'm trying to find better ways of doing like facial animation for my character. Because, well, it's a
then
bit
added a
lacking at the
pattern.
moment.
I just love it. So to know him,
And also, like, it uses the my character uses my microphone input for moving the mouth, which then means any noise, even keyboard like clicking and shit, moves the mouth, which is a bit annoying. So I would prefer that it actually follows my real mouth. That would be Pog, I think. You do what? Well, currently I'm just looking at just perfect sound impressions. True. I'm just making those noises actually with my mouth.
Reverie series, which is remake of the Origins.
Okay, we
Bring
don't
even
care about the
Zip-Up
origin. We
for
just want to
places
see
that
how you do the shit.
for this Noah. Expressions with shape. Most people rig facial expressions with shape keys. It works, but I find them limiting, especially if you're going for cartoony motion.
So you want to make it camera tracking instead of sound tracking? Yes. And I already have camera tracking, so
If I'm being honest, I'm just not that
like I
experienced
have the
with making
values. So if I like open up the project here, or well, because like all the expressions are camera tracking. So if I like do a smirk or something, like I am actually like lifting one side of my mouth, or smile, or frown. Like that is looking at my face and figuring out, oh, you're doing this emotion, then show this. But it's not doing that for the move, like the speaking side of the mouth. The smile is so happy. I looked at like how it's done in One Piece, and I just looked at Luffy smiling, and I was like, yep, that looks good. And then I drew like the Luffy mouth. The greatest of all time, indeed. And it, like, the eyebrows also track. But, and the, like, eyes blink and I can, like, make them big, but those are, like, manually drawn frames. So they're not, like, dynamic, and I cannot look around with my eyeballs, even though there is tracking for that as well. So I think it will be sick. Also, as you can see, it's a bit inconsistent. So I think it would be sick if I had some... If it was just better, I guess. One sec, I'll pick my candy because I bought some today. Pog.
shape key rigs. So instead, I prefer bone-based facial rig.
What the
Experience with making shape key rigs. So instead, I prefer bone-based facial rig. Bendy bones are what I use most in my setups. Cartoon characters
Bendy bones.
commonly share
Welcome.
one thing: bounciness. So let's say you want to apply that to a rectangle. If we scale a bone on one axis, it will just make the bone
But like, look at this shit. Like this is awesome.
Facial rig. Now, this may seem a bit complicated at first, but after this tutorial video, you're going to know how to make your own version of this robust 2D control system and even maybe iterate on top of it. So this
Like that's awesome. But
short.
I want to see other
Instead, we
options
use
as
two
well.
control bones, one at each end, with a stretched
Because it's like, this is what I pretty much have. I have like more of a like a lower poly. What was the green thing?
on my character's eye. Finally, I'm going to add 2 UV warp modifiers targeting the appropriate UV maps and bones of my character, and bam, I got a newly
Orange.
working 2D facial rig. Now, this
Oh,
may seem
these
a
are
bit
just
complicated
like
at first, but
part of
after this
the. Yeah, well, these are controllers for the characters,
tutorial
so
video,
you
you're
don't
gonna know
see
how to
these
make
when
your
you're
own
actually
version of this
like.
robust 2D
These are only used by the animator to
control
create the
system
facial
and even maybe
expressions.
iterate on top of it. So this tutorial
to constraint on the middle bone. Now moving the top or bottom pulls it like a rubber. That's our basic stretch chain. But if you want to bend
Oh,
it,
shit.
not just stretch it, that's where the bendy bones come in. Let me give you a brief explanation of how to set it up.
Rubber, but that's honestly
First,
pretty
change
cool.
the bone display
Like I
to
could
bendy
definitely
bones.
use that.
Then rename the bones so
Because
it's
then also, like my mouth currently is, if I talk, well, it looks pretty good. So I guess it's fine the amount it has currently. But there's only 5 frames for the mouth, so it just looks at how loud I speak, and depending on the loudness, it just shows the correct mouth image, and there's 5 of them. But if I can make it so that it uses these bendy bones, it's
easier to follow.
then it's like 60 hertz.
I named this one Tofu because it looks like Tofu from Resident Evil.
久しぶりやで
So our deformation bone is named Def Tofu, and the button controller is named BBS Tofu. BBS stands for Bendy Bone Start. And the top controller, we rename it to BBE Tofu, which stands for Bendy Bone End Tofu.
ほな行こか
Now let's parent deformation to the BBS. Then, to activate bendy bones, tell Blender how many segments you want. I usually put 8 for smooth curves. Each segment acts like mini deformation bone. So this means we have 8 mini deformation bones inside Def Tofu. In Blender settings, assign BBS and BBE as handles. Set both to tangent. Now when we rotate or move those controls, the bone curves with them. We're skipping the scale and easing features for now, just keeping it clean. Now we have the basic bendy bone chain.
Oh, so this is too slow. I'm sorry, my neurodivergent brain cannot handle this.
Mouths are one of the most challenging parts to rig. Cartoony expressions need flexibility, so I always ask myself 2 things. How detailed I want the mouth shapes to be? Can my topology support those shapes?
So his fucking eyes are not... God damn it, god damn it. Like, look, oh my god. Is it in history? Let's see my history. Don't judge my history, but let's see my history. History, I just looked at it. Yes, this one. Like, look at this. This is so fucking good.
And I'll show them how to do it right. I started off by modeling the facial features by adding
Like, this is pretty much exactly what I want. Let's see if he has a
planes and
tutorial.
refining
on
them
this.
until I get the desired shape. Modeling this way achieves a 2D look while avoiding uncanny valley. Once I'm happy with the form, I start the rigging process. I added deform bones following the edge flow for the brows and eye sockets, while the mouth and teeth have deform bones on each vertex. As for the pupils, they're placed in the middle and arranged vertically. Then I made a head curvature cage so that the face mesh can follow the curvature of the head. And I did the same thing as well for the teeth. Now while the
Roblox
teeth
chat,
do look a bit weird, I take advantage of the back face culling property, so you're actually seeing the back side of the teeth, which is not visible. Now we move on to the control rig. To achieve flexibility, I use spline IK chains for the brows and the mouth. I can also control the position and shape of the teeth, and I can toggle their visibility using this gear here. And I use the floor constraint
Like this as well with the eyes.
system for the eyes and pupils.
Like that's so good, but I don't know how to
Clicking
make
through.
that.
With this design, this is actually compatible with Roblox Studio, but due to Studio's
Nerf that shit. Really? Show me how to do it. Okay, well, brother, this isn't a tutorial, you're just flexing. Motherfucker. Well, I guess they've also spent like a hella long time working on it, but just tell me how to do it in 10 minutes, please.
For Klonoa, I imagined a Sonic-style mouth, one that moves freely and can be really expressive. I modeled the mouth with the spiderweb topology to help with radial deformation. Before rigging, I test a mesh using proportional editing. If it moves well, I know it will rig well. Once I'm happy with the mesh, I mark out my controller spots. Big orange equals main controllers, which is responsible for the broad movements. Small blue equals to tweak bones, which is responsible for shape refinements. Each controller follows the mouth edge loops. Then I build a bendy bone chain along each line. To keep things organized, I always follow these points. I make bones face each other, so bendy bone start and bendy bone end bones are grouped neatly. Colors help, dark for BBS, bright for BBE. I use .l suffix in the naming of the bones so I can mirror them when I'm done. Once the chains are set, I create tweak bones to parent each pair. Then I
what
group
the
them under
fuck?
4 master lid controls: top, bottom, left and right. These let me animate the mouse like a curve. Instead of using constraints, I built 2 large bendy bone chains for the top and bottom lips and parented the small ones to them. That gives a flowing, flexible motion. This kind of rig helps me achieve most of the shapes I'm aiming for. Even weird ones like waves, stars or trapezoids. If I can make those, I know it's flexible enough to handle the rest.
Very simple, yes. Exactly.
Klonoa's eyes are not spheres, but they still rotate like they are. Lattice can help us achieve that. Think of lattice like water bottle or potion bottle that holds the shape of the liquid inside.
What the
The eyeball rotates and the lattice preserves the stylized form.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Was inspired about a week ago when I saw this video on Twitter showing off this eye control system. It was made by Brawler's World. For the purpose of this video and for myself,
Those animations were so cartoony and funny. They were, but Jesus Christ, that
I
was
wanted
too
to make
much
something
for
that
my
was generally
feeble
my
brain.
ideal 2D facial system, one that was far more easy for me. So into controls that this pupil control structure. These the frame, these bones, I've made some of them animated. Just click enable, amplify, go over.
But this also like I don't know. Like maybe the shit I have right now is good, but I want the pupils to move. But I don't know if that would be shit. Oh fuck, I'm nude. Never mind, I have pants, we're good. Saved. But... Saved from Twitch ban, exactly. But there is just like... so many facial expressions one can make. And I like a combination of them as well. Like you can have a sad mouth, happy eyes, whatever. And let's see, do I have the debug? I should have the debugger still available. Oh yeah, it's just a variable in here, so if I pick the head and we do is debugging, then we need to close myself for a second. But now, where's the debug? Where's the debug? Oh, I need to make it visible. When emotes for the avatar, well I can do that as well, because I can like create different like poses, I guess, and I could bind those into different keys. And that's actually like a little project I need to do. I have like a 60% keyboard, but it doesn't have keycaps on it, so I need to put keycaps on it, and then I need to remap those keys to be like just custom bind keys, so they don't actually type anything. So then I can have, well, pretty much just like a cheap man's Stream Deck. So I can put shortcuts and emotes and shit onto that keyboard. So then I can do more shit. And I was also thinking about making Streamer Hack big time. And I was also thinking about making the R, like pretty much same as in Little Big Planet. So if I pick the controller and I press the back handles, the back triggers, and move the joysticks that my hands would move, because then I could like wave around with my hands and do shit. Because like honestly, it's pretty good in Little Big Planet though. Like the shit you can do with just moving your hands. Oh my god, those are so small. But you can see like these are face tracking. That LBB shit would be crazy. It would be really good, I think. Why are they so small? Can I make you bigger? How do I make you the font of you bigger? It's in... I have no idea where the fuck that is. Is debugging, where are you used? Oh, right here, okay. Sick. Label, new label, text. Can I do like font size? Font size. The size of the nodes bounding rectangle in nodes. I don't care about that. I care about the text size. And that's where can I choose that? That is within display text? No. Control theme overrides font size. Motherfucker. Theme oh my fucking god. Okay, well, label.control theme override. Okay, here we have. And the theme font size override 24. How does that sound? The fuck are you on about? String name in font size. Well, it's fucking a string name. What's the string name? Well, the string name is fucking The font size isn't on. Like, fuck. The fuck? It's just font underscore size. Why are you being goofy about it? Did I already have it underneath? Am I stupid? Yeah, I was writing it right above where I was already setting. Oh my fucking god. Big brain move. Can you do like pre-animated emotes, like if you press F6 for example, the character stands up from the chair and does some take the L or whatever? Yes, I can. Like those are very easy to do, because I just go into Blender and create the animation, and then within Godot I just do like, if this button is pressed, run this animation. So those are very easy to do. But the issue is that all of the keys on the keyboard at the moment are useful. So I need to do the streamer life hack with the other keyboard I have to get buttons which don't actually do real shit. Because if I start pressing like F keys and stuff, like shit will just get bent. Like the pressing F9 and stream just stops or something like that. But here we have, like, this is what I use for the face animations. So you see values like, what do we have here? Pucker. Yeah, so like if I do a kiss, mouth pucker goes closer to 1. Or yeah, these are what I use for the like smirk. It's like the mouth smile right, I think. But like there's so many values. And this is only mouth related stuff, and there's so many for eyes and shit, so I'm just, it is kind of a, like, paralyzing just the amount there is. But the eye, like the pupils would be easy enough. I just need to somehow figure out how to get the pupils to, well, how to get them to move around the eyeball, and that's honestly probably enough. The rest is like, yes. It would also be nice to be able to give some kind of emotion with the mouth while speaking. Because currently it's like if I'm sad and I speak, then it's like, yeah. Like it goes back to neutral for the mouth to speak. That kind of overwrites any emotion, which is a bit whack. Then it also does this. Then like it just doesn't look good. It's stuttering. Because it goes back and forth. So it would be good to be able to do like a rigged mouth so that it doesn't use images, but rather it uses shapes. That would be very good. But I don't know how to do that. And that's why I'm looking into into these. But the mouth is not really, I'm not seeing any good mouth options. And I do also need to do, but I need this! I need this! Give me this! This is what I want. Oh, well, this one also has a, let's look at this.
If you want to see a specific
51 minutes! Bro. Oh, well, mouth rigging is right. Let's see how this
hit
works.
Shift S and it'll put a timestamp.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Video, so you can just skip to where you want to be. Select everything.
But by the way, why not make the hands camera track too instead of the controller LBB method? I could. The same like code library that I use for face tracking also does hand tracking. And I tried it a little. Oh, I'm missing. Hold on, let me open myself up. But yeah, here I am. Hello. Why
X to delete.
Why am I bugged out? Oh, because this is still running. Oh my god. I was so happy. I just think the LBP is funny. But yeah, maybe hand tracking is a better option. But the Google's like documentation for how to do the hand tracking and shit is so bad. It's like they have not updated it in the code has updated, but the documentation has not. So they don't tell you how to use it. So that, like, it's just rough.
I'm gonna add a plane with
But
Shift A.
I
I'm
could
gonna hit
probably
R, X,
figure it
90.
out.
We're going to side view.
Nice,
SZ.
yeah, that's kind of
I'm
how
gonna
it
hit
is.
SX.
That's
Now we're
pretty
gonna go
common,
into Edit Mode
honestly.
tab. Now we can add loop cuts in between. We're gonna drag click these and hit M to merge them. We're gonna hit Control R to add a loop cut. We're gonna select both of these and hit J to connect them. Now I'm gonna click these and hit right click and subdivide, so we can put one in the middle. We're gonna move it out since it's a little smaller. We're gonna hit Control R to add a loop cut. And we're gonna hit V to separate the edges. We can hit L and an X to delete it. Now we can go over to modifiers and add our first one, the mirror modifier. Turn on clip in, select this with Alt click, and we can hit G, X and move it left and right. We're gonna add a loop cut over here just to add some more shape to our mouth. We're gonna slide these with GG, and we're going to add two
GG.
loop cuts here. We're gonna add just a little bit more just so we can shape the mouth to look good. We're gonna hit A and then SZ, and we're gonna add a loop cut here. It's looking good. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our first bone. We're gonna click on our mouth, and we're gonna hit Tab. We're gonna hit Shift S, and it'll put up this menu. We can hit the bottom one to put our cursor to where we selected. We hit Shift S again on a bone.
Oh, Jesus
move
fucking
it to that
Christ.
area. In fact, I want to put it up here.
I was wondering, like, they're going so fucking fast, but I have it sped up.
Mode, and just keep doing the same thing around the mouth. Now that we have that, we want them all to be facing the same direction. So we're gonna select everything, hit Shift in, and then we're gonna select the Y axis.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna duplicate it by hitting Shift D, and we're gonna line it up with the mouth down below. I decided to move the bones down just a little bit more, just to be centered with the mouth. We're gonna click this bone, hit F2 or spacebar, and we're gonna name it lip underscore upper 1.L. Make sure
But there's like a demo. Hold on, let's find it. Google Face Mesh Rig demo. MLKit Face Rig, yes. Holy shit, is this new? Is this new? Is this the actual, have they updated the documentation? If so, Pog. How do I use this? Okay, well, let me bring it here so we can see. With MLKit's face mesh detection API, you can generate a real-time high-accuracy mesh of many 3D points. Yes. Well, this is what we want. Who knows? Well, these pages scare me because sometimes they just blast your webcam like, see, it works. It's awesome, isn't it? It's like, bro, I didn't want to see my fucking face. Okay, well, how do I use it? It might be the same that this might be the same that I'm already using, but this one doesn't tell you how to. Or how do I use you at all? I don't want it on Android or iOS. I want it used in Python, please. ML, what is it? ML Mesh? ML Face Mesh Python. Media pipe. Okay, well, I haven't seen this page before. So this could be good. This could be good. Holy shit, this could be good. It's got tutorials. It's fucking... Oh, holy shit. Woo! Does it have even... like, look at this shit. It's got full documentation on how to use it. And, like, this is what we want. The mesh that you saw there for a little bit to show, like... Yeah. Because that's, I think, probably more useful than Well, because, well, you saw the numbers. That it just says, like, left mouth smiling, 0.6. I feel like having these dots is probably way more useful. How much more does it stress your PC? Oh, fuck all. Because I'm currently, like, running it right now. Oh, well, I have a pause because I accidentally minimized myself. Oops. But, well, we can probably see in the task manager. CPU usage. Okay, no, we want to see name. Terminals. Can I see the name of which terminal is which? Okay, well, either way, the face tracking is currently 0%. I'm not sure, it's probably this one, it has the highest RAM usage. It's 18.7 megabytes of RAM and 0% CPU. So, it's fuck all for a modern CPU, that's the answer. Because even like some dog shit tiny microcomputer can do it, so it's not really a problem. Yeah, well, I'll definitely be using this. I think I might be already using this. Import media pipe as MP. Let's look at my code, shall we? If I can find it, that is face tracker shortcut. Can you open the file location for me? Over here. Face tracking. Yeah, I even have like open in terminal code dot. The fuck? Oh yeah, well here I have face tracking related shit. Like I have started working on face tracking, but have not gotten it working yet. I think this is the face tracking that I have. Yeah, media pipe SMP. So that's what I'm already using, but I have now found like correct documentation for it, which is like so good. CIA is body tracking you through Wi-Fi signals. Well, that's honestly just like truth. However, my router is upstairs and I have very shit Wi-Fi signal downstairs, so I'm probably safe, quite frankly. Alright, well, I'm gonna be real with you. This development is not for stream, because I need to see like my real webcam feed to be able to work with it. So that's not happening. You need to wrap your walls with tinfoil. What if I just wrap myself with tinfoil? Then they'll have no idea where I'm walking. But yeah, I think the face thing. Okay, let's put the music back on. It's a bit quiet. Let's work on the vehicle one, shall we? Oh shit. They will, because they can see the area that is not visible. Motherfuckers. How dare they? I want to remake the car. Or, I don't know, it's pretty cute. But it's also pretty shit. It's quite shit. Yeah, I want to remodel the car. So we'll remodel a new car. The wheels are fine, I think. We'll remodel the car and then we need to improve the code. Why shit? It's just low quality. It's just like... yeah. It's just very amateur. So I would like to give it like a better attempt at it is what I would like to do with that. And now... does the enum have to be inside the class, or can I move it here? I can move it outside. Well, we'll honestly keep it outside, I think. Or I don't fucking know. Nah. Stay where you are, it's fine. That's fine. Give it rust. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to look it, to make it look good. Make it rusty. Integrate forces. So this is what we're interested in. Oh my god, it's so much fucking... It's so unreadable. It's just... God damn it. But that's what I want to do. I want to clean it up because it's so unreadable. Fucking hell. Well, everything here at the start is pretty much just... Is that vehicle physics? Yes, this is like within the integrate forces, all the calculations for the physics on the body of the car is ran. So it's not too big. It's only... What is that? Not even 200 lines of code. So it's not humongous. It's just so fucking unreadable. Like, this is just like... It hurts my eyes. So I want to clean it up a little bit. There is also the wheel, which is as if not more unreadable. So the wheel side of the physics and the vehicle side of the physics are separated, which is at least good. That's something. Oh my god, but there's... Okay. Yeah. Well, first, I see these can be moved somewhere else. Because these all just, like, apply shit on the wheel, so that's fine. So what do you do? Wheel dot measure traveled. Delta time torque minus diff wheel travel distance. Maybe I can move them first and then think about what the name of it should be after. Is the wheel used in between here? It is. Okay, so those need to stay where they are. Oh my fucking god. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I don't need to clean up the code. Because I have already cleaned it up quite a lot. But, like, it was... I cleaned it up quite a lot already. So, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we'll just go straight to the modeling. Because the modeling is pretty chill. The modeling is pretty chill. And I can just see that we can... we can't really move anything else but these and these. Those are the only things we can, like, move outside of this area. And in general, this is, like, that's it. So it's not that much. And the rest of it is just unmovable. So I think this is just kind of how it has to fucking be. Unlucky, unlucky. Let's make a nicer vehicle. Let me fucking drive it around a little bit just to see how it was, because I don't even remember if it's any fucking good. Like, is this even worth publishing to the world? Clean it up if it bothers you too much. Well... But it kinda has, like, there's not much more cleanup I can do there. And it works well, so I think it, like... Because I have to also... Like, I cannot keep just cleaning it up more and more and more and more to perfection. It will never be perfect. So, like, you know, the whole thing of the first 80% of the work takes only 20% of the energy. The last 20% take the rest of the 80% of the energy. So I think I should probably just leave it be at the 80%. Since this is already, like, the best vehicle physics I've had inside of Godot. So I think that pretty much just means it's fucking good enough. It's good enough. So let's just model a car. We're making a new car. We want it simple. We want it cute. We want it Yaris. That's what we want. Let's get some inspiration. Inspiration on this bitch. This I could do. I could do that. But that's maybe a bit lower poly than what I was thinking of. That's more like what I'm aiming for. Okay, well, brother. That looks pretty good. And that's pretty simple. If I just like cut the ass off right there and then just move the wheel forward, I think that would go pretty hard. No, that's just pretty much this. But this doesn't look as good as that. So it's just the detail. It's the tiny details that make the car. That's pretty poked as well. And want it. We'll take the T-Sport one, because that's swag. All their cars are boxy like that, they are. Yeah, so I guess that makes this pretty fucking hard to model now, doesn't it? This is, Pauku has this. Oh, and it's swag. Swagalicious. But I do also like well, I'm 1984 probably. Yeah, like I'm a big fan of like well, I guess those are just fucking plastic. Like plastic bumpers. I'm a fan of plastic bumpers, or like two color, so that the bumpers are black and the rest is some other color. I'm a big fan of that look. Ooh, damn, that looks good. Okay, that's what we're going for. Yes, sir. This is what we're going for. This is what we're aiming for. All right. Well, let's fuck it. I guess I just keep it there and we'll get to it. But goddammit, should I have it like floating somehow? Can I have it floating somehow somewhere? Damn. Fuck, it looks so good. Love that, love that. Alright, well I'm already fucking stumped. I don't know what to do. Well, fuck it. We'll split you bitch in half and just... There. There we have it. That's most of the work done. Let's take a look again. Yep. Honestly, we are pretty close. We're quite close. That is most of the work done. Well, let's try to get like maybe the general shape of it a bit closer. So it is quite long, but we can just like bring that down and those up. We'll move you back a little. Oh, we need another hatchback shape, yes. Hatchback is the goated shape. Why did I move that alone? I want to move the entire thing. Roof is too high, I think. Also, you are too fat. Like, we're getting this shape. We aim this shape to be good first. Really tapers off quickly there at the end. So that's almost like another cut like this. And we just take you and just like that, and then this is where the wheel goes. And this are like at a completely different height. Maybe it doesn't taper that much. I feel like it kind of does. Does it not? Can I, like, hatch back? Okay, well now I've... No, there it is. Which year are you, motherfucker? Aha, 2023, sure. Like, what year are you? It's kind of flat between the front and the back tires. Can I get a side profile of you? Oh, you are... It is 1984. Damn. I needed a side profile on this bitch. But look, that... Yeah. Just like a very steep and then... Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, it does not taper that. Oh, shit. It's like that. Fuck. Are booleans any good? Let's see if booleans are any good. Fuck it, I haven't used them like at all because people keep saying that they're like dog shit. But maybe they're wrong. Make a cut behind the back tire spot and then taper it at a high angle, I think. This ass is way too fucking long. I don't... Like, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for this. That's a short bum. And this one is like... It goes still quite a lot further front. Ooh, that looks like a pretty good curve right there. Make a cut behind the back tire spot and then taper it at a high angle, I think. Honestly, I do not know what you mean by that. Put another wheel at the front. Or does it go like... There. Yeah, isn't it flat between the back and the front tires? It is, so I need to... Also, that is too high. Is it too high? What the fuck? No, it's not too high, it's just okay. Yeah, we need to make this cut so we can then bring like this part back down so this is flat. But the back of it and the center part of it, check this score. Yeah. Okay, so you would like take this and pull it like there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. That makes sense. We can do that. That's maybe a bit too low. Maybe there. Now let's try how the boolean works, shall we? We add I think these need to be separated. U2, separate by selection. Then we want to add a boolean with the tire. This one. And we want intersection. No, difference. Give me the diff. Huh? Okay, well, first of all, you need to be... What the fuck? How about active element? What the fuck is happening? Why is the shape going from the fucking center? What's happening? I'm so confused. Alt G? Like, are you in a wrong position? Or what the fuck? I think I need to, like, Shift A, Control A, apply location? Nope. Ah, fucking hell. Oh my god. Blender is too confusing. I don't know how to use this fucking program. Okay, well, you're gone. You're gone. New. Cylinder. Okay, now it's it seems correct. Oh, maybe that's a good size. And then the size. What is it? X. Yeah. Now let's try the fucking Boolean. Look at that. One wide wheel. Yeah, well, it was for cutting the hole in the car. But I guess also the hole in the car does not usually go all the way through. So, yeah, maybe maybe that's not really the way to go. But I don't know. I don't know which way is the smarter way to go about it. I think, fuck it, we make it go all the way through. We apply that shit, and then we can merge these. I pressed M at the... Oh fuck, no, that's not how it works. No, I can I just solve this? Dissolve. Yes, sir. Same for you. Dissolve. We don't want you. There we are. Then we can... like, pick these, I think, and scale Y0. That did not work. What if I pick just the two of you? Scale Y0. Yeah, that works. Scale Y0. Make them flat. Nice. Then we'll do the same on this side. Scale Y0. Scale Y0. There. That's our place for the wheel. However, easy. Yep. However, the oh, that was actually way too fucking many. Like, that was way too many. What's the word? Like cuts. I did not need this many. So, I don't know what to tell you really, but I think I'm just gonna dissolve some of them. So, well, you're just a straight fucking wall, so you can be dissolved. Poly. Yeah, there's too many polygons here. That's good. I think you can be dissolved. Well, we'll do like every other. That's pretty good. I think we can even like dissolve you. Yeah, that'd make like fuck all difference. Yep, I think that's good. Then we need the knife to make a few changes. Why? There. Okay, controller decided to make some fucking blim blom ass noises. We do a cut all the way around to keep the... the polygons well... whatever the fuck the word is. I don't remember the word for it. I do not remember the word for it, whatever the fuck it meant. But you don't want the... you don't want polygons with 5 corners. So, like this, without this line in the middle, it's it had 5... what are these called? Vertices. It had 5 vertices. Okay, well this also has multiple vertices. This is scuffed, so we'll do all and merge them by distance of like 1 centimeter. How about that? There we are. That cleaned it up. Isn't it fine if they are flat, or what do you mean? It is fine. It looks fine if they're flat, but it's good practice to just like make them good anyways. I think here I can probably just do that. That doesn't look really good, but fuck it. It fills the requirement that now every quad... Now it's only built out of quads, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's square, 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 square. They're all squares, so it's all good. Yeah, now I know what you mean. Yeah, we want only squares. Then the squares when... okay, let me save this. We'll call you fucking... LP car. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I watched some optimization video before. Yeah, so we want them squares, so when it goes into the video game can make it into triangles like this, so that it works as it should. I think I do want the back to be a bit higher. Like that. I think that's good. And when we want, we can just add like a fucking box in the center there or something. I'm going to bed now since I need to go up 5:30, so be mindful, thank you. Oi. That's very, very early. They don't have to be triangles necessarily, should be as easy to calculate. Yeah, squares is fine, because like as long as they're squares, that means they cannot become triangles very easily. But you will have, they're called n-gons, which means it's not a square, but rather, or no, they're still squares, but n-gons are... I don't think I currently have an example of an n-gon, but let's say this one has a cut going like this or something. This is now an n-gon, I think, because it has more than 4 lines going out of it, and that's also something you want to avoid, but they are necessary, so you just try to avoid them. Like, we want to have as little of them as possible. Now, let's see the front of the car. Something like that, I think. This is a bit too rough. What the fuck is happening at the front? Down it. Well, this like bumper will add as another object. I'm not gonna start shaping that out of the current part of it. it'll be easier to make it separate. So it doesn't, as long as we get the top here, I guess it doesn't really matter what we do with the rest of it. And we do need the wheel part of it again. So we'll, wheel. Well, first of all, you're gone. Actually, you're not gone. We'll add another one of you, but this time with fewer vertices. What is that? Probably 16? 12. 12 looks pretty fucking good. We'll go with 12. Did you rag? I did ragdoll. Motherfucker. Yeah, but that's why I need that's why I need the other keyboard. For shortcuts, because currently my ragdolls are in A and Ö. So whenever if I type finish, I just start flying around. More to the front, you think? It is quite like the door goes down and it's very little more to the front of the door. So I think that's pretty spot on. I think it's just too long. I think that's what we have here, is that it's just too long. So what is it like, how does that look? That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty fucking good. I think it's maybe a bit too wide still. Bit longer than fully accurate. Yeah, I think it looks a bit better when it's a bit longer, but well, holy shit, that looks like a car. Damn, this already looks pretty good. I know, right? I'm also surprised. Need to turn this guy like that, so we have the two vertices at the top there. Since that's how we have it here as well. We have, well, you can actually be hidden, so we can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was the perfect amount. Nice. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll cut the hole now as well. So another, what was it, fucking boolean? Yep, another boolean operation. Thank you. That looks good. Apply that shit. Then we'll once again do our little trick of. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, merge that last, yes. Let's see how that looks. That might look like shit. What the fuck? Okay, well, we have the same thing as before. That this can just be dissolved, because it's a straight edge. This is not as round. And we're missing one cut. I think it's fine. Look at this. I said grow, why are you not growing? Fuck. Fine. And a little bit of moving. Same here, this needs to be more just... Nay, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why does that look weird? Oh fuck, I haven't merged that shit yet. Well, that's why it looks weird. There we are. Shit. So are you now like... Oh my god, you're now like all over the fucking place. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I need to fix that now. Size Y 0. Size Z 0. Why does it look so goofy on this side? No, it is identical. What? I don't know, it just looks weird. Easy. I think that looks pretty fucking good. Now, how does it do in the front? Is it higher than... No, it's... same height on both. It's not really as straight down. It does like open up a little, so let's do that. Something like that maybe. We'll do the same for the back over there. That's looking like a damn fucking car to me. I'd drive it. Split in half a mirror, of course. We do need to do that, so we'll do that, and then wireframe. Oh, fuck it. Face is gone, and then mirror. Oh yeah, well, fixing the other side did not matter because mirror anyways. Alright. There we are. Now we have, we'll save there. We have the side of it looking pretty fucking good. Top of it. I think it's a bit too wide, don't you think? Maybe not. I have honestly no fucking clue. You think it's too wide? No, it looks pretty on point, honestly. We'll do the side shapes first. And then if it's still too wide, make it a bit narrow. Well, I think the side shape is pretty much done. I've got no complaints on the side profile. Which is why I was asking. I mean the side from the front, you're right. So, this. Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't know if there's anything more than that to do. I guess that, like, that could go in a little bit. So if we just, like, choose only that and bring it in like this. Yeah, that looks swag. I think we'll do the same for this. This is honestly so fucking yes sir. It's the best car model I've made so far. Like, it's pretty swag. It is pretty swag. And we'll add like some bevels so to make it a bit smoother, and it's gonna look good. By far too. No? Yes. Best shape I've made by far. Easily. And I should have honestly done this, like cutting the holes with the... Or like make the general shape of it first, because I've always like started making them in a very weird way. That I would take like a flat paper and then cut it out, whatever, and then like make it into a 3D shape, some weird fucking shit. Now on the ass side here, how do we do on the ass side? Not much really, it is just like a fucking, yeah. No, not much. We do not do much. I think there honestly should probably be a... Oh, that's how the loop cut go, oh, that's fine. I feel like... Like this can come a little bit... Oh, fuck. I don't know. Take it back, it's fine. Should the side windows taper in a bit? Like this? I added a little bit of a taper there. But I don't know if it's enough. Maybe a bit more like that. I'm just looking at the back. It looks a bit weird from the front, but good on the side angle. Yeah, it does look a bit weird on the front, but like looking at it like looking at it like panning around, it looks pretty, like here, it looks pretty fucking good. So I don't know. Yeah, there it looks really good, yeah. This... I don't know if I should put like a cut going through here like this. Damn! The flow is really good on this. I've done a good job. Like whenever I try to do this cut thing, it always finds a way to go all the way around, which is like a really good sign. If it starts doing like weird loops going all over the place, then it's like dog shit. But directly from the side, the top part looks funny. Like this part. I'm thinking maybe you cut the upper part of the roof and tapering it in a bit, I don't know. You mean so that it has a little bit of this, like... So it's not a straight line, but it curves a little? Yeah, that, but more higher up than the IRL model. We can try that, so we can just like put like that and I don't know, just scale it up. Something like that. Well, now it just looks more like a car because it kinda has the window shapes. Which is pretty sick. Let's see how we would... Something like that, but I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Well, I think that's fine. Well, let's add the... Or does the window like reach all the way to the bottom? It reaches pretty much all the way to the bottom, so we don't really need to add anything there. Oh, whoops. All side windows will do like that. Right, well that's pretty fucking easy. We'll do a save there. Now let's do the side windows, and we just do... Well, we just do that. And then move these back. Oh. Back. Because I think the front pillars are a bit thicker. A little bit, not even that thick, honestly. Like that. How about the back? How does the back look? There's a lot more space at the back, that makes sense. Something like that. 2 headlights and rear lights. I think those are the next step. But we're missing the whole front bumper as well still. But we can do the lights. Yeah, I wanna see. I think they add a lot. I think you are correct. There. Looking damn good. The first second when she starts talking, I literally have the emotions of a child.
You said a hamburger.
Yucky.
Wait, what did you want?
I wanted a hamburger, not just 2 things on a hamburger. That's not even how you make a hamburger.
I don't know what you're saying, Max.
Wait, what's a hamburger to you?
It's a hamburger. You put tomatoes and stuff on it.
This kid isn't freaking out over a hamburger. He's freaking out over a violated expectation. Young kids build really specific ideas in their mind of how things should be, and their brains are still developing skills like flexibility and how to handle big emotions like disappointment. And so when reality doesn't fit that picture in his mind, it feels uncontrollable, especially at the end of the day when he's likely already exhausted. He's not acting spoiled, and I actually think he's doing a pretty good job explaining why he's upset. And you'll notice the parents are trying to understand, but the more they explain what a hamburger is and ask him questions, the more upset the child gets. And this is because he doesn't feel understood. And this is where validation can be so powerful.
So
you don't even have to agree with him to be effective. You can say, "Oh, I hear you. It sounds like this isn't the hamburger that you were picturing.
Well, I think
you
that
wanted
is,
tomatoes too." I get that.
I don't
Now
think
he
they're the
feels
same thing, but I think there are some correlations of behavior, which is probably then why some like autistic people might be seen as childish by neurotypicals. What the fuck are you moving? Did I accidentally create a new one? Fuck me. This is exactly how I felt with the Dion. little bro, I feel you. Valid. No Dion's enough. Is the lights a bit higher, maybe? They are quite high, but they're also not so thick. So, please, size down, bro. Maybe like there, that looks pretty fucking good. Now what's the shape on the... A little softer, they have a little more shape to them, so we'll give it like a loop cut there. That's... Okay. You're also just like out of fucking order, dude. Get the fuck in there. That's a bit too chubby, maybe. Something like that. Oops. That's good height, I think so. Maybe we should give him some basic color so we can like get an idea of how all this like headlights. That's a good height, but is 165 a good height? Think about it. 165 in length is a good length, let's say that. Caught. Not quite happy with how those look, but that can be improved. They are, I think, a very good placeholder for now, at least. Then we'll add the rear lights as well. And we'll start with a cube there as well. Now, what do the rear lights look like? Well, those are just squares. You need to cut on the side for blinkers, but yeah, it's good. The blinkers are separate on the Corolla, apparently. They're like a... No, it must be here. Can't be at the front, can it? Because then you can't see the blinker from the side. This one has blinkers on the side as well. I don't know. I could already just like do that, and then we just select all of those. Oh, the blinker's over there. Okay, so not a cut there, but a cut here. And then we select these parts, and we create a new material, call it blinker plastic. Make you orange, and then a sign. There, now we have blinkers. What the hell? It's different from the pic I'm watching. Yeah, it's wholly accurate. This is insane. I don't know why I'm so geeked about this. It's like watching those videos of like how the sausage is made, but for a 3D modeling. That's pretty swag. Let's give the body a material as well. It feels a bit... you can be body metal, I don't fucking know. And of course it's gonna be like a brown. And metallic, but also a bit... Yeah, sure. And you actually need to be... I don't know, should the lights be shiny? Like, that's shiny as fuck. But I think it's more like a plastic. Slightly, but not too much. There, yeah, so let's make them a bit like that. What happens if I shade smooth you? Well, you look good with shade smooth. How about you? Should I shade smooth them? Not yet. We'll keep it flat for now, but, well, the lights can keep shade smooth. Foggy lights, yeah. Let's honestly give it a little bit of a bevel. Oh, motherfucker. There. Now what we want. If we bevel that, we get this kind of nice look like that. But the problem with that is then, like, if I now want to change the shape, well, I can still do like this. I can use that, and then I don't remember how is it Alt and scroll? No, that changes down there. How did I, like, if I now pick this, how do I change the size of you? I'm scrolling the wrong way apparently. There we are. Yeah, so this is how I can now change the shape of it. I can't really do it with singular vertices because there's now so many of them, so if I like move one of them, it doesn't really do much, it just goes to shit. So it's fine. But I do like, I don't want it to be like the low poly cars we saw searching here. Like, I do not want it to be like this. I want it to be low poly, so maybe like more of a 3D cartoon car. Would that be better? A little bit better. Yeah, I do like this pretty much, but not as curvy and smooth. This is a good example. Like, this is more of the art style I want. I like low poly, but not to a point where it's just like, yep, just use as little polygons as possible. I wanna use as little as possible while still making it look good. Because it just looks low effort when it's that low polygon. Like, the super low polygons are just, they just look very low effort to me. What do we do here? Can I just like drag you there? Yeah, that seems about right, and then we can merge by distance again, I think. Yeah, that looks good. The other car looked like it tried to have too much detail for a lot. Yeah, I think so. Like, this one is like oddly between a lot and a little. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but this one I think is looks pretty good. I would like a bit more than that, and of course more realistic shape to it. But, or I don't know if I need more than that, but a more realistic shape to it. Yeah, this looks great. I agree. Maybe I'll use this on my main game as well, fuck it. That shape is a bit wonky. I don't know what to think about that. I think that might need like a cut on it. Like so, and then we can bring this out a little like that. Yeah, I think that looks a bit more natural, so that's, I think, good. And now if we smooth shade it... Oh my god, you're so shiny, motherfucker. Yeah, well... A bit looking weird here, a bit looking weird here, but these will, like, if I add a cut like this, then it'll smooth out here and stuff, so, like, when I start doing these bevels, it's gonna start looking better. Yeah, but for now we'll have to smooth shade it. Let's make the... Is the, like, roof too high? The roof is a bit too high, maybe. Well, let's see how it looks if we just bring it down by just a... like that. Yeah, that looks pretty swag, we'll go with that. Bit too low. There. Looks sportier, it does look sportier. It was a bit too sporty, so I put it slightly higher again. I think maybe like one side, because it's not like the roof ain't flat, bro. So maybe we can bring the side just down just slightly. Yeah, I think that rocks, honestly. Now, let's look at the backlight. And that was, I think, just a square, was it not? It is just a square, indeed. We need a cut in the center there to give it, like, a little bit of some depth to it. So that's just gonna be, like this, and... why? Like that. Yep, swag. Then you just kind of reach all the way to the center, then we have like a swag line there. So there's a swag line right there, like that. And you are going to be like we'll call you like panel plastic or something. I can't really think of anything cool, and we'll make you like very dark gray and make you rough and a sign. Nice, nice. Then we need the backlight, and we just like, that's pretty much where we want you. How does it look on the side? Does it reach far into the side? Not a lot. Quite little. Quite little. Like, honestly, just like about that much. And it was just a square. It is just a square. That's all it is. And we need the blinker and the... And the blinker... is the corner part of it, and then the blink. So that's the blinker, and then that's the reverse light. Massive rear lights. They do be pretty fucking big. They're a bit too high, honestly. I think you are onto something. So let's just make it... What the fuck? Bit higher. Maybe like that. And then we grab all of you, give you a new material, which is going to be rear light. And we're gonna make it red. Something like that. And then we take the center of it and we create a new material, which is going to be reverse light. I was onto nothing as I was talking about the real life model, but yeah, the size change was still valid. Yeah. Well, the end result was good. So a sign, that's the reverse part of it, and then another material, which is... no, actually it's not a new material, so you can be gone. Blinker plastics is what we want you to be, and then that's the edge of it like that. No, the edge of it like that. There. And of course we need to add a mirror modifier to you as well. So that... I think the car is a bit too wide. The car is a bit too wide. That looks about right. Then you need to be sized down as well. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I think that... Ooh, this shape is good. This shape is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Alright, let's... Oh, fuck, I made that cut already. Damn it. Fuck. Can I choose both of you? I can choose both of you. Okay, thank God. Like that. And then we just bring you to the middle. That looks about right. Merge by distance. Nice. I don't know if there are two. So can I dissolve you? Can I delete you? Do we have the same issue here? We do. That should... Yes, that has solved the issue. 10 out of 10. It is... Honestly, yeah. It really is. The windows... are like how do I cut this so that it's like that pretty much, and then what the fuck? This. There. Because the windows are lower, the side windows are lower than the front, whatever that's called. I don't remember what that's called. Yes, yes, yes. There. Now we have goddamn windows for the car. Holy shit. That's crazy. We need a new material, which is going to be, fuck if I know, like a little blue. And really shiny. And we'll call it glass. No, it's gonna be not blue, but it's going to be gray, because we have tinted glasses, obviously. Yes, sir. Swag. Let's shade smooth. We're pretty good already. I just need to add a bevels every here and there. Let's see how actually shade flat. How does subdivision look? Bro. It does not subdivide well, I'll have you know. Oh my fucking god. Bro. Okay, I have learned that is actually a really good button to have. Or use. Yeah, so subdivision is a no for now. We need to add bevels like absolutely everywhere for the subdivision to become useful for us. So I guess that's what we'll do next. I might want to take care of the... Or do I? I could just leave them open like that. Who fucking cares? We'll fix it in post, don't worry about it. Yeah, let's just... Or is there anything else you can think of to improve? Like any big things? Because I don't really see anything big anymore. It's just like... Just start... putting... You can just add a block in the middle to separate the wheel holes. Yeah... I can. I can also just like, I think I can just like do that. And then take like all of these and I think I can just like do that. Yeah, I think it's worth it to do that now, since it's very easy to do. We'll do that at the back here as well. Why do you have so many fucking cuts? Oh, because I made you. Okay, well fine, that's fine. You do you. Good enough. Agreed. That is, like, this is now just horrendous. As far as... the topology, that's the word, the topology. But there is a magic trick one can do. Which is... F3? Square? No. Cuts? I don't fuck if not. Grid. Add grid. Grid. Oh, it's grid fill, sorry, so I need to delete the face, then grab the circle, then do F3 grid fill. Select 2 edge loops or a single closed edge loop. Well, isn't that what I've fucking done? Brother, what are you yapping about? Can you check Discord on it? Yes, I can. Oh, fuck it, we'll just give it full. Yep, that's good. We'll continue from... What the fuck is that? What have I done? What have I done? What are you? Get out of here. There we are. I think that's pretty good progress. We'll continue from this later. It is time to go to bed. So save. Blood almost ruined it. I almost did. That was a bit scary. But we'll continue from that later. We'll put it into the game next time and make it look smooth and nice. Good night, good night.